Hey, what's up guys? Tactical Pickle here, and today we are going to be taking a look at a budget mechanical keyboard. Now, the interesting thing about this is on Amazon where I purchased it, it's labeled as it's like Dollar Me, I believe it is, Dollar Me mechanical keyboard. But that label matches nothing on the actual box that I received. However, the pictures on the ad itself, or the listing on Amazon, do match the actual keyboard, so that's good. It's just weird that it's guess rebranded or so, but either way, so got this budget keyboard. I picked it up, I believe it was on sale. I use sale in quotes because it's probably one of those items that are forever on sale. Its original listing price is $89.99, and it was on sale for $39.99. So I picked it up. Now, the reason I wanted to go with this one is it labeled it as having blue MX switches. Now, these are definitely not genuine Cherry MX switches. These are probably clones. I did quite a bit of reading, and apparently ever since Cherry's patent expired in 2014, I believe it was, a lot of different clones have made it out onto the market that are, you know, very comparable. So I wanted to give this a shot and check it out. You know, up here in the corner it lists that it's got a pluggable shaft. So it talks about its precision and, you know, its actuation and all that stuff. And on here it actually lists the blue, red, brown, and black MX switches here. This version is actually using the blue MX switches, which are a little bit stiffer and do have that audible click that are common with mechanical keyboards. That's the bad part about this glass desk, is it's the glass top actually isn't secured, so I gotta watch out for that. Alright, back onto this. So all in all, the packaging is really nice. The font on here, I can't really read what the hell it says. It's like Rulos or something, I don't know. And it's M105 colorful backlit mechanical keyboard. Nothing too fancy. I mean, it's actually a really nice box. I mean, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. There you go. You got the actual keyboard right back in here. It's kind of the black on black, flat black over, or gloss black over flat black on the packaging. Same with this logo here. So it is an RGB keyboard. It's not like the fancy ones where you're able to access a program and do all the different stuff. I believe it has 7 or 8 programmed settings that you can actually change the RGB lighting with, which is, you know, not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it, but the packaging feels nice. Really good artwork on it, you know, for what it is. Like I said, I paid $40 for it. You know, the next comparable with blue switches is, you know, almost double the price for a name brand one. So I wanted to give this one a shot. I like to try out budget items and compare them to, you know, higher end stuff and see how, you know, the budget stuff actually performs. You know, I'm still using that Aukey mic that I picked up for $10, and so far I'm actually really impressed with the audio quality. Like I said, aside from the kind of hum that comes with it, the sound quality is actually really nice, and it allows me to actually get better audio quality doing this style of video. Before I was cycling out different stuff. I had a really cheap lapel mic. I had, you know, just a mic that I could use, you know, attached to a headphone to make a headset, different stuff, you know, the mic on my phone. So, you know, I really enjoy the audio quality of this, so I was really impressed with this. Hopefully, you know, we got another winner here. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay. Alright, so opening it up, as you can see here, we're very well packaged. There's no movement on the keyboard, so it's not gonna get real damage during shipping. So let's, alright, Here we go. So get the keyboard out of here. Okay, so first impressions. Now this is pretty cool. That's something I haven't seen in a while, or actually ever. So we got a braided cable on our keyboard. It's actually got a ferrule in here. This actually helps reduce picking up of any like interference of radio waves and stuff. If anybody is ever curious as what the hell these things are actually for, it's a ferrule. It absorbs random radio signals and stuff like that, so it doesn't interfere with like your key presses and whatnot. It's got a braided cable. Feels pretty nice. It's a fairly thick cable, which is nice. Feels pretty good quality, as well as the actual shield cabling. And then right here is what I was talking about. I don't know how well, but it actually has a cap over the USB. So if you ever, take this out of your computer and you're going to put it somewhere, shipping or moving or anything, you actually can cap off the USB to protect it, which is nice. So here's the keyboard itself. Here we go. It's actually really nice. I'm surprised. It doesn't have like a really cheap looking style to it. It's got some pretty cool graphics. I feel like that's a rip-off of another logo for something. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. I don't know how well that'll focus in right there, but either way, yeah, it's all the keycaps are actually hollowed out, so the LED lighting will come through, which is nice. It's got some orange accents on the side, and you can kind of see the shape of it. And it's a pretty nice ergonomic design. It is all plastic, which, what do you expect for 40 bucks, which, but it doesn't feel cheap. Giving it kind of it flexes a little bit, but it doesn't like have any real creaking to it, which is cool. So on here it says Diog, I guess, not exactly sure how to pronounce that, but it says, Born in War, which is pretty cool. Flip it over the backside, pretty not a whole lot going on back there, but you do have your little flip up keyboard stands here. Oh, that's cool. So they actually have rubber on the end of it, so it'll not slip around on you if you're on, like, say, a glass desk like I am right here, which is pretty cool. All in all, I mean, it's a great feeling keyboard. Let's go ahead and check out the keys. They're actually not that bad. So they're called a Blue MX switch. Feeling it feels pretty good. It doesn't take a whole lot to actually actuate it. However, you do, well, I guess it's not too bad. I'm gonna have to try it out gaming, which is what I do a majority of the work on this computer with. So I'll put it through its paces and kind of give you guys an update on that. So the arrow keys are kind of cool. I don't know how well it'll show up. Maybe I'll do a little cut to it later on. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it's got some different style of arrow keys, which is kind of cool. Just little stuff. Alright, DIY. So that's all, looks like it's all in Chinese with, right. Yeah, there's some English sprinkled in there, but that is what I'm assuming is mostly Chinese, which I don't understand. Alright, so here we go. Oh, okay, cool. So here's another look. So right here it actually comes with, let's pop this guy open. So you got a keycap puller right here. So you can use to pull your keycaps off, and it actually comes with 2 replacement switches. And looking at it, there's no logo, there's no writing or anything on the switch. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, let's set it. Oh, it says orange, but it's blue. So I'm not 100% sure what style of switches they are. They do feel pretty nice. It's got a pretty straight click and actuation, so there's not a whole lot of wiggle on the keys, so should be pretty accurate when you're typing or going through that whole process. And then right here we have just standard wrist pad, anti-fatigue wrist pad, but this one's kind of cool. It's got the M105 embossed in on it down here. It's the same flat black with flat black on kind of the gloss, and then whatever their logo or Rulas or something, I don't know. Either way, pretty cool. Nice addition. Not very many gaming keyboards actually come with a wrist pad, which is nice. And I believe that's it in the unboxing. So nothing super fancy. All right, so let's see. But yeah, so all in all, I'm pretty impressed so far with just the quality feel of this keyboard. The addition of 2 extra keys, just in case anything happens. The nice thing about the cap pullers, you can actually pull the caps off if you spill something or need to clean it. It's very easy to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in, and then I'll try to get a close-up view of the actual lighting on the keyboard and show you guys that next. Okay, here we are. So killed my lighting just to kind of give you guys a better look. Alright, so here we are. It's plugged in. Turn my lighting down to give you guys a better look of the lighting on the keyboard. Now it's not super bright, but it does come through pretty nicely, which is what I like. Now I do want to point out the lighting on the keyboard, it is rainbow colored. So as you can see, it goes red, blue, green, purple, pink, orange. Not exactly colors of the rainbow, but it should be noted that you can't actually change the specific colors for the rows. This is the color scheme for it. That might be a turnoff for some people. Honestly, I don't really care. I think it looks kind of cool. But either way, so let me go ahead. So here, to change the lighting, you got your function key right here. So you can actually, so you hold the function key and you can start by pressing 1. 1 will highlight WSD, which is kind of cool, as well as the arrow keys down here are lit up. And then as you go through, you press it and it starts lighting up separate keys. Those are common gaming keys right there. And then as you go through, it just lights up different sets of keys, which isn't super cool, I guess. So yeah, it ends at 9. But there we are back at our regular color scheme. So holding the function key, you can actually change the brightness of the keys. There's 3 separate brightness settings, and it's the up and down keys right over here, or page down and page up. So there's it all the way down. 1, 2, 3. That's at its brightest. So to actually cycle through the different effects that this keyboard has, you still hold the function button, but then you press the insert button right here. So the very first one is kind of a wave through all the colors, which is kind of cool. It's a lot faster than I liked. I'll play around with it a little more to find out if there's actually a way to adjust the speed. Sorry, I'm turning the microphone more towards me. To adjust the speed. If not, you know, there isn't any instructions in the box, so I kind of was fiddling with this and figuring all this out myself. So I'll see if I can find if there's speed settings. So I'll just do, there we go. So this one's kind of cool. It's a full-on just a regular off-slanted wave that just cycles through all the colors side to side, which is kind of cool. So this goes line by line through all the colors down to the bottom, and then it goes back up through the top as it slowly lights them, which is another interesting one. This one goes from the center out, lighting all of them. So this one here is one that I thought was actually really cool. So what it is it's all the lighting's off until you press a key, and it'll actually have a wave come off of wherever, whatever key press you actually do, which is pretty cool. I like this one a lot. So, all right, we'll do function. Oh, wrong one. Function. There we go. So this one looks to be. So this one will light up every key that you press, and it'll stay on for 2 to 3 seconds, and then it'll fade off. So I mean, it's an interesting one. And then let's see. Then now we have just the standard breathing style, and so yeah, it's just gonna sit there and pulse. I guess you'd call it pulsed or breathing. I've heard other people call it different things. So, and then you just have the solid color like that. So all in all, pretty impressive keyboard for the $40 price mark. I'm really excited to actually give it a go and see how it works for gaming and different tasks. I might open up a Word document and test out its accuracy for typing and how comfortable it is in that. Sorry, it keeps auto-focusing onto my hand. So yeah, I mean, if I had one complaint, I'd think I'd have to say that I wish the LEDs were changeable, so it wasn't, this color scheme, like you change either red, green, change the colors, but it is a $40 keyboard. I mean, if you want that functionality, I guess you have to pay twice as much, and in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter performance-wise or anything. So alright guys, so now that I've had a couple days to actually use this keyboard for different things, for typing and gaming, I have to say it actually feels really good. Every keystroke was registered, never had any issues with any of that. The distance between where the key actually actuates and where it bottoms out, I have to get used to that because I haven't really used a mechanical keyboard, but once you start getting that down, this will be an excellent keyboard for gaming. It's nice and smooth. There's not a whole lot of play in the keys, so you won't have to worry about it kind of wobbling when you go to press it. However, I did run into one issue with the keyboard. On my spacebar here, there's actually a little bar that runs from one side of the keycap to the other, so when you press it, it's supposed to keep the spacebar flat so that it actuates the switch in the center. And when I was gaming, I kept trying, when I was playing, I was trying to jump in the game with spacebar, and it wasn't actuating, wasn't doing anything. I was like, well, that's kind of a design flaw. And so I had to kind of adjust my hand during the time that I was playing to get more centralized on the keyboard. And then when I was done gaming, I looked at it a little farther and realized that the bar that actually runs the length of the keycap itself, there's a little retaining clip on the left-hand side over here, or I guess it'd be the right-hand side. It was broken, so that the bar wasn't actually attached to the keycap over here. So as you can see, when you press it on this side, it actuates the switch in the center, but on this side over here, you can see how on there it goes straight down and doesn't actually actuate the key itself or the switch. So you see the whole thing goes down when I press on this side. Over here it doesn't. So I'm going to have to return this and hopefully get a new one. Other than that, everything about the keyboard functioned awesome. I did annotate the video, but I'll reiterate here. The LEDs on it, you can actually change the speed of them by holding function and pressing the up key to speed it up, or the down key to slow it down. So that was pretty cool. Other than that, it's a great keyboard, and I would recommend it if you got a lower budget and you want a good mechanical keyboard to use for gaming or just day-to-day use. So as always, guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. I actually just created a Facebook page for this channel. So if you go to facebook.com/Tactical Pickle Gaming, you can keep up to date with future content that I'm coming out with. If you have ideas for videos or something you want to see 3D printed or anything, just drop a message on there and let me know. And you can post pictures on there, keep in touch. You can connect with other people that are also subscribed, because obviously people that subscribe to the channel have similar interests, and so maybe you can connect and meet new people that way. And yeah, maybe if you guys built your own computers and stuff like that, or you're into 3D printing, post pictures, show me your rig or show me something you're working on. If you guys got projects that you're working on that you want to share, feel free to drop a video, or not a video, well, you can if you have videos, drop it on there, post it to the wall of the Facebook channel, leave comments, post pictures, all that cool stuff, and I'll do my best to actually respond to everything that shows up there. And as time goes on, what I can do is I can create every once in a while I can create like user videos of stuff that people have posted. And if you're great at graphic design or anything, and you want to try hand at creating a cool logo for me, that's always awesome. So you can create the logo and post it to the Facebook page. And if I get quite a few different submissions, maybe I can do a separate video putting it up there and let you guys vote on it, on what you want the Tactical Pickle Gaming logo to look like. The one that I currently use right now is just one that I whipped together really quickly, and I'm not really great at graphic design, so I did my best. I think it turned out alright, but if people are out there got better ideas and stuff, feel free to post that on that Facebook page, and tell me what you like and what you didn't like about YouTube videos, and help me grow. We'll grow together. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. I really enjoy doing all this. Hopefully I'll be able to get more content coming out the next couple days, or going forward. This last few weeks have been kind of hectic around here. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.